Chris, thank you so much, and Adam, thank you, and to all of you, thank you for being here. It's been a great day for us as we started deep south and caravanned our way up here on the Clean Break Express, and your support means so very much to us, as does the support of so many groups that we received support from. But I have to tell you, there's one group that's very special to me, and that is to see the support of the veterans for our campaign. Could I ask all the veterans to stand up? You know, if it weren't for these men and women and the others who served our country and those that are serving our country today, protecting our very freedoms, we wouldn't enjoy the opportunity for free elections. We owe you a great debt of gratitude, and let me assure you, this country and this state will never forget the sacrifices you've given for us. Thank you again. I hope you've had the chance to meet Nancy before, but you may not know Nancy and I have known each other for 30 years. We met at Illinois Wesleyan University. Nancy's a Hoosier, but got smart and became a resident of Illinois. We've been married for 28 years, and we decided that raising a family and building a small family business would be a good idea in Central Illinois. God has blessed us with 3 children. Our oldest is Katie, a nurse at Children's Memorial in Chicago. She's on the heart team. I hope you never meet her professionally. Our son William is a third-year law student at DePaul. And our youngest son, Duncan, is a senior at Bloomington Central Catholic High School. In fact, thinking of Duncan, when I first sat down with the campaign staff, and I said, listen, you can have anything you want between now and Election Day except for one thing. I said, I may not know where you're going to put me, when you're going to put me, but I do know that every Friday night I will be at the sidelines of a football field watching my son play football his senior year. I bring that up because, to me, that's what this election is all about. We can continue down the path of those in charge who care more about the insiders and the special interests. Or we can put good people in elected office who care about the people and the families of this state. Don't you agree it's time to put the people and families in front of the insiders? You know, the good people of Illinois are dealing day to day, and they're facing the challenges that they need to face in their business or in their personal lives to make things happen. But unfortunately, I don't see the same thing in a Quinn administration or in state government the way we see it happening. And we're going to change that. It's time that we put a new direction on what we're going to see. In the Brady Plummer administration, there aren't going to be any secrets. There aren't going to be any secret early release programs that put over 1,700 criminals out on the streets, violent and nonviolent, putting our public safety at risk. There aren't going to be any secret pay raises when we can't meet our obligations to our human service providers in our schools and our colleges and cities and counties. And there aren't going to be any secret job-killing tax increases in a Brady Plummer administration. Clean house of the bureaucrats that have put their interests in front of ours and bring real professionals into state government. We're going to make Illinois work again for the people of Illinois. And our plan is not complex. Frankly, in business, we have to look at what other businesses do in terms of best practices. Our plan includes learning from states that have made the tough decisions, not easy, tough decisions, but the right decisions for their states. Indiana with Governor Mitch Daniels, Virginia with Bob McDonnell, Haley Barbour in Mississippi, Bobby Jindal in Louisiana, Governor Perry in Texas. States that have learned that you cannot raise taxes, you cannot spend more money than you have, and you have to work to bring private sector jobs to your state for the benefit of your hard-working family. for a business is to set the record straight. Under a Brady Plummer administration, no new taxes and reduce the tax burden on families. Become business friendly. You know, I think it's hypocrisy when politicians roam around saying, I'm for jobs, but they're against business. It reminds me of a saying I once heard, you can't be for the egg and against the chicken. Common sense. Common sense. What drives businesses out of this state? A system that is too litigious. A system that is too bureaucratic and full of regulations. We're going to tackle workers' compensation reform and medical malpractice reform so it works for the people and not the special interests of this state. We're going to take on the bureaucrats and the regulation so that when a business operates in Illinois, it looks to Illinois as a friend, not a foe. Making Illinois the most business-friendly state in the nation because that is jobs-friendly for Illinois families. And lastly, we are going to balance our budget. That doesn't mean we turn our backs on the people who've earned credit in a pension system, or turn our backs on public safety, or turn our backs on education and transportation. But it does mean we need to refocus and reinvent government that works for all of Illinois, the families and the people, and not the special interests. And we're going to get that job done in year one. Stabilizing the tax environment, leveling the playing field for business, and balancing our budget will bring private sector investment to Illinois. For Illinois jobs, for Illinois families. The good news is, not only you, but the people of Illinois are getting it. We've got a great message, we've got great candidates speaking to it, and the polling data shows that we're winning. In fact, last week, Rasmussen's independent poll showed we were up 8 points. Just yesterday, the Paul Simon Institute's poll showed we were up 9 points. But make no mistake, all the great candidates and all the great polling data doesn't win elections. It's votes that wins elections. And these candidates need our support. We have 20 days left to deliver on our hard work, to make sure that our voters get out. And wouldn't it be great to send Mark Kirk to our nation's capital to retire Harry Reid? And wouldn't it be great to send 4 more Republican congressmen to Congress to retire Nancy Pelosi? Electing these individuals up here to the Illinois legislature will put Tom Cross and Chris Fredonia in the majority caucus.